Power Book 3, Raising Kanan's fourth season has been the most exciting one so far, and even better, the fifth season, which will be the final one, has already been confirmed, and our excitement will keep growing. As we get closer to the finale, we have thousands of questions on our minds. What will happen to Rock? How will the legend of Breeze and Kanan be formed? Will we see Ghost and Tommy? In this video, I will answer all these questions, share my crazy theories about the new season, and most importantly, tell you when we will watch this amazing show again. Let's get started. Season 4 hosted some of the most important events in the Power universe. We saw Breeze, one of the most important characters in the universe, for the very first time, and with an incredible twist. Breeze turned out to be the nephew of Snaps and Pop. So is Kanan going to build a crime empire with the nephew of the people who killed his friends? It's a really well thought out dynamic. I will explain why in a moment, but first we need to talk about that scene. The confrontation between Rock and Kanan. Seriously, what was that? In the recent episodes, Kanan blamed his mother for both Fame's and Crystal's deaths, but finally, after learning from his uncle Lulu that his mother was cold enough to kill her own mother, he became certain that the person who killed his friends was her too. And after that, he faced his mother, intending to kill her. That scene was a true acting masterpiece. A son throwing everything his mother had done back in her face, and a mother who couldn't make her son believe the truth, who had already accepted her own death. And then a gunshot. Did Rock, the woman we've admired for 4 whole seasons, really just die like that? Now I'm gonna break it all down, but I don't think so. As Rock kept telling Kanan the truth, we saw him hesitating. His hand just didn't move toward the trigger, and we also saw that Rock had accepted her fate. I don't think Kanan, who's actually quite an emotional person, could bring himself to shoot his mother after seeing her in that state. The gunshot was most likely a warning, a message telling her not to ever come near him again, or there's an even more exciting possibility. Before the confrontation with his mother, Kanan had shared his plan with Jukebox. He even told her, "If you're not with me, you're against me." Right after that, we saw Juke grab her phone in a moment of panic. I'm guessing she called for help for Rock, because in her last conversation with her, it was clear she was starting to understand Rock. But honestly, I think Juke might just show up and save Rock herself. Her sudden arrival could distract Kanan just enough to make him miss his shot. After that moment, maybe Kanan decides not to kill his mother, but he still walks away from both Rock and Jukebox. After all, he's got someone new by his side now, right? Also, spoiler, but the actress playing Rock filmed scenes for season 5, so we know she's not dead, okay? Now let's talk about what's coming next with Breeze. First of all, we know that Breeze and Kanan are gonna build a crime empire together. And if that friendship ends, then there won't be an empire to talk about, right? So I don't expect to see Breeze and Kanan falling out at all. And another thing I'm sure of is that Kanan will find out the truth. Meaning, Kanan will learn that Snaps and Pop are the ones who killed Fame and Crystal. So what do you think these two will do after finding out? Of course, they will kill Snaps and Pop, but will Breeze kill his own uncle and aunt? Absolutely yes, because when Breeze and Kanan first met, they said business was always their priority. And when the biggest opportunity to take down the big players and take their place comes along, especially when those people killed your crime partner's most loved ones, why would you pass up that chance? Breeze and Kanan's empire will be built from the ashes of Snaps and Pops for sure. But the people they need to take down for their empire won't just be Snaps and Pop. We literally have a reborn Unique on our hands. And he has already started playing big. In the last episode, he suddenly set the neighborhood on fire and attacked Marvin. On top of that, Lulu might not be safe either. Most importantly, he took Stefano out of the game. I believe that with his eyes set firmly on the prize, Unique will be the main obstacle standing in the way of Kanan and Breeze as they try to build their crime empire in season 5. And finally, how will we say goodbye to the series? Actually, we all know what will happen in the end. Kanan and Breeze will take down all their rivals and start taking over the city. We will most likely see this in the season finale. Maybe we will even get a flash forward in the end. What do you think? We know that Power Origins, which will tell the story of young Ghost and Tommy, is on its way, and that Kanan and Breeze will be the mentors of these two legendary characters. So it wouldn't be wrong to expect an ending in the season finale where Kanan and Breeze take young Ghost and Tommy under their wing. It would also be an amazing bridge to move from all the finished spin-offs to Power Origins. What theory do you most want to see come true? How do you think Rock will survive? Will Breeze betray his own family? Write your thoughts in the comments because I'm about to tell you when we will get to watch this amazing season. As we know, power shows usually air about a year after their last season. You don't usually have to wait 3 years for 7 new episodes. Yes, I'm talking to you, HBO. Anyway, according to this pattern, it looks likely that we will see the much anticipated new season in the summer of 2026. But since the 5th season was renewed early, there is a chance we might actually watch this incredible season in early 2026. And I have a surprise for you. In the new season, one of the episodes will be directed by our beloved Tommy, Joseph Sikora himself. In a conversation on Twitter with London Brown, who plays Marvin, Joseph said, "You're tremendous, London, a gift for any director, especially a new one. Deeply grateful to you." Going back to the trailer, which will probably show Breeze and Kanan starting to take control of the crime world, Unique's ruthless plans against them, and maybe even reveal what happened to Rock as a surprise, it's expected to come out 1 or 2 months before the season airs. So it might be released in early 2026 or spring 2026. What do you think we will see in the trailer? By the way, if you want to learn more about another show from the Power universe, check out this video.